Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Lawyer Donald Kipkorir, who is representing the IEBC Commissioner Irene Masit before the tribunal, he has come out to allege this. Irene Masit, lawyer, has come out to castigate 5 members of Mchelule's tribunal. According to the lawyer, Caroline Kamende was one of the lawyers, of course, who represented President William Ruto in the Supreme Court. Hence, she is conflicted. The lawyer has also named 3 other members in the tribunal who are associated with UDA party. Of course, the lawyer is convinced that the 5 members of Mchelule's led tribunal will obviously not give a fair verdict to the Chereras 4. The lawyer wants the 5 members of the Mchelule tribunal to examine their conscience and know of whether they are fit to sit in the panel. The lawyer has made it known that going forward, the members of the IEBC tribunal might not give justice to the clients. The lawyer has warned that the activities of the IEBC tribunal are in bad taste, and of course because of the conflict of interest which is at play. I want you to watch the video of Donald Kipkorir coming out to allege this before the judge, who is the chairperson of tribunal that was appointed by William Ruto, Judge Mchelule. So watch that video, then we continue.
And that's the danger now, where it lies. Mr. Chairman, Caroline Kamende Daudu is actually my good friend. And she can tell you that when she was running to be the vice president of LSK, I supported her and the President Nelson Harvey, and they won. And they remain my good friends. But during the Supreme Court decision, Caroline Kamende Daudi acted for the president. And she was part of the legal team. And I know and I'm aware that my friend also, Linda Kiome, whom I'd never met before, but we've worked together before, ran for she was running to be the deputy governor for Meru in a UDA ticket. My friend Emmanuel Kibet, again, I never met Kibet before until this tribunal. But his business partner, Professor Githure Kindiki, is my friend. When Githure wanted to begin practice, legal practice from being a professor in the university, he actually came to see me and we had a discussion, and I assisted him in setting up his law firm. So he's been my friend. But I'd never met Kibet. But I now know that Kibet is his legal partner. And Kibet is a joint secretary in this tribunal. And the Office of the President plays a very crucial role in this tribunal. It's the one that facilitated the setting up of this tribunal, and I know of my knowledge, that's the one that's still financing the tribunal. Lastly, my friend Peter Munge, whom I've known forever since I began practice, is a partner of my classmate, Honorable Muriu, who is the MP for Gatanga. I've done so much work with also Muriu as lawyers in different transactions. Muriu, other than being the UDA MP for Gatanga, is a legal secretary of UDA. And he was also part of the legal team for the president in the Supreme Court. Peter comes from that law firm. So my issue, Mr. Chairman, seeking your guidance, I'm not asking that they step down, but I'm inviting them to examine their conscience and whether they will give my client impartial hearing and justice, that they will not be biased. Some could be actual biased, like my friend Caroline Dawoodi, because she was part of the legal team. But from Linda, Peter, and Emmanuel, it could be apparent bias, because they were indirectly associated with UDA. But Ms. Dawoodi was directly associated with UDA. Mr. Chairman, Julius Caesar everyone knows Julius Caesar. It's one of the greatest rulers ever.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Mchelule has, however, made it clear that the members of Tribunal are known to him. And of course, the UDA team has alleged. It is the hope of lawyer Donald Kipkorir that the Tribunal will not take a political gangle or angle in their verdict. But again, I want to say, when you look at various criteria, how this tribunal was, of course, composed and adopted, it was in an angle of hurry, that let us do this faster, that in any case of Wafula Chebukati, Gulie and Molu were retiring from the office. We are not going to leave these genius IEBC commissioners. And the truth to be said, when you look at even the different dispensation, of course, of these proceedings of tribunal, it is an indication that a bigger percentage of people who are operating in this tribunal, they are common loyals to the President William Samoei Ruto. So when it comes to their verdict, there is a possibility of them and actually not doing as per the law required and adopted in the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Because upon my realization, I have come to understand that the bigger percentage and majority of them are UDA brigades. And even when you look at the first witnesses the other day, a bigger percentage, all of them, they were from UDA. So nothing is coming out as a way of convincing us that, ladies and gentlemen, this tribunal is a very fair tribunal. Another thing I have realized is that William Samoei Ruto was so hurrying to ensure that this tribunal is on place, so that, number one, for example, like the whistleblower that came the other day, there was no damage, an addition of damage that Cherera and others could have come out to reveal. Because of course, Cherera, Masit, Nyang'aya, and of course, is Masit, Cherera, Nyang'aya, and someone. I'm forgetting his name. But William Samoei Ruto seems like he was fearing these people. That in any case, these people could have taken over the IEBC, then the leakages could have come out to be inevitable. But again, when you look at Wafula Chebukati, is so, let me describe, is a person that when you look at even the way he is answering things, is not out of his best. But it is out of, let me do it so that after winning, I have succeeded on my issues that I had. But when you look again, when it comes to these witnesses before tribunal, is that these IEBC commissioners, according to my opinion and the way I have viewed, is the only problem that I'm seeing, that these witnesses are accusing these IEBC commissioners because they came out at Serena Hotel to give their speech at the same time where Wafula Chebukati was announcing the result at Bomas of Kenya. So that is a big crime that now these Azimio, so-called Azimio brigade, as if, not Azimio, this Kenya Kwanza brigade, they are as if they're accusing these four Chereras that you made a big mistake. You made a big mistake to come against the victory of William Ruto. And because you did it and you never knew that William Ruto was going to be the president, then you must have repercussion spelled to you. And that is whatever is happening. When you look at when you investigate, there is no serious crime that this IBC commission has committed. So according to my opinion, I'm just seeing a scenario and a drama of wasting public resources, because in that setting, they are consuming public resources because there is a sitting allowance, there is salary, there are all those kind of things. And that is why when I am telling you this, it is something that I understand very well. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet on another video.